Hey everyone, my name is Aarti and I'm a technical writer at Google.
How much you make?
Oh, it's a highly sensitive thing whenever it comes to salary.
Hey guys, this video completely in English. ஏன்னா இன்டர்வியூ பண்ற பர்சனுக்கு தமிழ் தெரியாது. That's why this video completely in English. If you are a person who want to get a job in Google, Facebook, those kind of top tech companies, but you bad in codings, don't worry. This video really helps you. Not all job roles need those codings and all. Some job roles are there that won't need single line coding knowledge. In this podcast, we're going to talk with one of the Google employees. She doesn't know anything about codings, but she's working in Google and making good money. So we're going to discuss about what role she's working and what kind of stuff we have to do to get the job, how to get interview calls from Google. So we're going to discuss a lot of things. If you have a patience, don't skip the video, watch it completely. It's really worth of it. So without wasting time, let's get into the video. This is Abin, I'm a software engineer. Welcome to my channel. How are you?
Hey Avinash, thank you for having me here. I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So how's the job going?
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's
How
cool.
about
Funny.
you?
Yeah, all good. So explain about yourself, Aarti. So you start where you started and what role you are doing and how's the job like that.
Mm-hmm. So, hey everyone, my name is Aarti and I'm a technical writer at Google. And I'm in this industry for almost 8 years. And prior to Google, I have worked with McAfee, Infosys, Cimerix, which was a startup company, and few other service-based organizations. So yeah, in this whole year, I was a technical writer, and with I was working with different domains. For example, in security, then I was in CFD, which is called as computational fluid dynamics, where we do simulations. And I was majorly into aerospace industry, where I was writing the documentation for aircrafts. So
Oh.
yeah, that's about my technical writing. Apart from writing, I do write for blogs. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so writing is something which is there in me. So yeah, I write blogs. On my travel experience because I like to travel a lot. So I write all those traveling related, how to do a budget travel, something related
Yeah,
to
I
that.
seen
So
your
I
videos.
do
You
writing.
started. Yeah, I'm sorry. I seen your videos. You started from the vlogging, traveling like that, right? Yeah, I seen those videos.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
you
I
cannot tell us.
started with traveling, and then once I got it into technical writing, I thought of because when I was looking for a job uh, at Google, when I was looking there, like how to apply at Google, so I kind of first searched many, videos on YouTube where I was like amazed to see that there were very few videos on, technical writing at Google. So when I joined Google, I thought of like, let's share that. So I started creating video on more of technical writing, how to get at Google. Yeah.
Yeah, even I'm also here the job first time here. So I know technical writing, but in Google they maybe they give some contact and also I'm not sure is the technical writer role in Google or not. So what's the role? So what you doing actually? Like a blogging or a technical writing is something else? Alright, today's video is sponsored by Coding Invaders. If you are very bad in coding, if you're not interested in coding but you want to get a job in IT, so this people will help you. This is one of the tech company in India which gives a 100% job guarantee and money back guarantee as well. Basically, this tech company have a lot of courses like data science, full stack development, front end, back end, quality assurance, mobile development, project management. Some job roles need coding, some job roles doesn't need coding. So if you want to get a course without coding but you're literally confused which one is best for me, which one is suits me like that. So initially they give a 6 weeks training for all those courses, and after 6 weeks you can choose which course you want and which course suits you. But still you confused with the course selection, they'll give a free counseling as well. So after the counseling you can fix which course you want, and after that they'll give a 8 months training on that course, and finally they give 1 month real-time internship, and then they give a certification for that as well. Once you completed all the course, they'll help you to get a job. If you didn't get a job, they'll give a money back guarantee as well, and they give agreement for this money back guarantee. And already 20,000 people transform their career with this course, and they have 300 plus hiring partners. They provide alternate live classes and recording sessions as well. So if you miss the class, you can watch the recorded sessions. They provide digital lab for you to practice and recognize what is the issue in a real time and all. So you'll get a lot of experience over there. If you want to know more about this platform and this course, link in the description, just click and check out. You can reach the customer support and ask whatever questions you have, and they give one-to-one mentorship 24/7. Link in the description, go and check out. So if you want to get an IT job without coding, try Coding Invaders, link in the description. So
Okay, so this is a good start. So I'll tell you, a technical writer does a lot of things, but our core role is to write the documentation. And we kind of take the technical information and convert it into something which is easy to understand, help content. So have you seen user guides, tutorials, or how-to guides whenever you see or whenever you buy a product? So you get a kind of a user guide or a manual with that product to help you understand that how to configure that, how to install that. So we writers write those documentation. We kind of we are the advocates of the user, and we stand in for them whenever during the product development or design process. So we kind of a voice for our user when all these things happen, and uh, ask them like how we can convert this information into something which is really helpful and easy to understand to our user. So yeah, we technical writer does all those things.
Oh, okay, okay. So the codings and kind of job doing like the scripting and nothing came here. It's like own interest. You just kind of blogging, but somewhat technical means it's related to the job. You have to understood the concept, right? What product it is, so how it will be useful. Then only you can write this guide, right? Okay, okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool.
so as you said, the blogging is different. The whole audience itself is a different
Okay,
blogging.
okay.
And when I say a technical writing, the whole audience for a technical writing is different. We have, for example, if I'm working for an enterprise or a Google Cloud product, so my audience is the developers. My audience are the orgs who are going to use that product. So should write the information in such a way considering my audience. So it depends always upon the audience. Who is your target audience?
All right. So, which means you telling about, so if, for example, if I take AWS serverless, so a Lambda server, if you just take a Lambda server, you explain those things, how it will be useful. I mean, what's the
Yes,
role of that? So
exactly.
that kind of
Yeah.
job.
So
Okay, 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 okay. I seen a
so
lot of
we work
content.
with the SWEs, we works with the UI team, we works with the design team. So we work with everybody to collect that all information and then make a user guide or a help content.
All right. So you know everything then.
Kind of.
Cool, cool, cool. So we
So
concentrate one.
it's in short word, I would say in short word. So there are these technical jargons which we use, and what we do is something create out of that technical jargon to easy to understand. So that's kind of our goal.
So you have to understood that first, right? So that's what I'm telling you. You know
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
Like if you go for AWS, if you go for something else, you know you write a blog means you know everything. Because I'm also doing blog. So if I do blog,
Okay.
if I write anything means I have to understood the concept first. Even making videos means I'm completely from DevOps middleware background. So I have to tell something about data science means I have to learn everything about data science and then I have to shoot a video. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
telling you know everything.
Yeah. So if I'm doing a Google Cloud thing, so I should understand about my product which I'm going to write about. So yeah.
Oh, cool, cool. So how did you get your first job? Is Google is your first job or it's somewhere you worked earlier?
No. So I'll tell you, this is a whole story. So I started my technical writing career in 2014, and where I started writing documentation for aircraft. So I completed my aircraft maintenance engineering, and which is a licensed course. And after completing that course, I moved into writing the documentation. So have you seen that whenever an aircraft goes for any maintenance, so an aircraft maintenance engineer, AME we call it, they refer a documentation on how to do this, how to install it, how to configure it, or any hardware malfunction is there, how to rectify that, or if any errors are occurring, so how to troubleshoot that. So I started writing those documentation for aircraft because I was having a in-field experience of how aircraft works because I was too much into it. So and I did the on-job training also. So kind of a knowledge was already there for me in the aircraft. So I just moved, okay, it's a nice thing where like I can convert my passion of writing into something which I can earn out of it. So I started writing an aircraft documentation. And from gradually, I came to know that there's not just the space technical, writing domain. There's other domains also like software or do have technical writing. So I started learning about by myself about software technical writing, and started comparing how these two industries work. Is it's same or it's different, all in all. So through YouTube videos, there are multiple online help which is available, or technical writing courses available. It's on LinkedIn. You just search it and you will find a number of tutorials or a number of courses which you can go through, which will make you help understand what a technical writing is, what all different style guides we use. So all this I started reading, and then I gradually moved into software technical writing. So the first org where I moved was a Cimerix, organization who is into fluid dynamics. And then I moved to McAfee and Infosys. So that's how I acquired the knowledge of software technical writing. And in my back head, I was preparing for Google to collect this all information. Like, okay, the focus was here. So yeah, gradually I was collecting this information, and when the moment came, I applied, and then yeah, Google happened.
Cool, cool. So how much years experience in technical writing?
So I have 8 years of experience.
Oh, great, great, great. But most people asking me like, I don't like coding. So how can I get a job in a good companies like Google like that? I believe this technical writer is good for them. So how those people can start their career? How those people can get the job? So what's your thing? Just tell about that.
Uh, so if anybody who is in some other domain and they want to move into technical writing, I would suggest go through this online available courses. And there are paid, there are unpaid courses on LinkedIn. I recently encountered that on developers.google.com/tech-writing. If you go with this address, you will find a course over there, like a technical writing one, technical writing, which is starting from an, from a very basic to an advanced level. So if anybody interested, they can go and complete that course. It's a totally free course, I feel. And you can attend that. You will get a whole gist of it. And then I would say once you have that confidence, you have gone through these courses and you have completed these trainings, you have that confidence, you can apply for any job where you see the technical writing job they are looking for a freshers, for example 1 year or 2 years of experience or a fresher. So start applying for that. I will not say that you will complete, clear the round in just one go. Just try applying for multiple interviews, don't lose hope. And once you appear in multiple interviews, you will get a gist, like what kind of questions they are asking, what kind of knowledge of expertise they are looking from. So if you have that like basic understanding, because from a fresher they will not expect too much of things, they will just expect a basic understanding of your grammar, which is the core backbone of a technical writing.
Yeah.
So you should have a good understanding of grammar, then you should have good understanding of different style guides, like there are Microsoft style guide, then Google Developers Style Guide, and then Chicago Manual of Style Guide. They have these all are few style guides which industry uses. So you go through these style guides, and if you have the understanding of these, I think you are pretty good in shape. You will be able to, clear this round. If I'll go deeper about the basic, interview structure look like, so I think everywhere when you go, they will ask you either few writing samples. For example, if you have writing um, blog post for your personal interest, you can share those with them. And if you don't have, they will share some technical writings samples with you, and they will expect you to write the documentation out of it. And once you complete that and once you clear that, they will have idea that how you are interpreting this information. So once you clear that, then they will do the in person or a Zoom call, and they will ask you few mm, style guide related questions. So once you complete that, so yeah, I would say you will be in pretty good shape after completing all these things. Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm good in communication, grammar, those kind, so I can definitely try this technical writing, right?
Yeah, and writing is your thing. You know how to convert a complex information to something which is very easy to understand to a user. Then yes,
Yeah.
you can be a writer.
Cool, cool. So explain about your day-to-day tasks. If you go in an office, what you do and what are the things like that?
So a technical writer job looks like something I generally go to office and then I will um, kind of okay, let me explain you from the starting actually. So initial starting of the year, every product they will come up with they have this whole team where your program manager, product manager, your SWEs, everybody will be there, and technical writers will also be part of those meetings, and they will come up with the plan that okay, this is the feature we are planning for this year, and then they divide it into multiple sprints, right, for each feature. And a technical writer will involve starting from the design phase to the development phase. Okay, so technical writer will attend all the stand-up meetings with them whenever they're having, or a sync meeting where we discuss about the feature, its status, its progress, what's happening, and with the UI team, what's happening in the UI. Because writers play a very major role when you might have seen some error messages which come. So writers gives their point of view how this error messages should show when a user is using it. So we are one-on-one involved with all during all these phases, and then kind of give our inputs, and once we collect all these inputs we convert into some information and share the draft with our software engineers who will be working with, and then they will review those. There are multiple level of reviews which goes through. So um, editorial review, self review, peer review. There are multiple levels of review once you do that. And then for example, you have planned a UI launch for a X date. So a doc freeze happens similarly like code freeze. So once that code freeze happens, we will also do a doc freeze that whatever the feature we were working on that has been incorporated, and we will do a doc freeze. And then once the launch date is announced, we publish the documentation, whatever with the feature. So this is how it looks like. Every day we come up, we discuss, we look into our checklist, what all we have, what's the status, and then we schedule the or attend the meetings or the sprint meetings, whatever we have. We do the sync up meetings with SWEs, with technical program managers, with program managers, with the UI team. We collect all the inputs, discuss with them, and then write or draft a documentation out of it, and then share with them for the technical review. And we have an editorial review team also. Yeah, so that's how it looks like. But we do lots of fun also along with work.
Yeah, I like your job more than my job. It's like a somewhat creative job,
Why?
right? Yeah, it's in in my day-to-day task. It's like I'm doing the same thing. Sometimes it will be like creating some scripting kind of stuff. So that is somewhat thinking and doing. But your job, it's like completely what you thinking. You have to create. You are creating in Google as well, right? It's not like
Yeah.
follow the
It's a
SOP.
very yeah, it's a very research, I would say. Before writing your doc, you have to do a lot of research, and there are interaction with multiple people and how the products works in backends, understanding that everything and then portraying into our documentation. So yeah, it's an interesting job.
Yeah, cool, cool. We used to do like follow the SOP and then have to execute the things if any issues come. It's like a headache. Like if any issues come, you have to troubleshoot and go ahead. So your job is cool. You doing whatever I'm doing in a YouTube. So just research for the video and create the content and post and explain it as it is. Like if no one anything about the concept, they can understand my thing like what they are doing, what IT people doing in this domain like that. So you doing the same. It's like
Hmm.
cool. Actually, I'm very much interested in YouTube than my job actually. So this is cool, cool for me. I'm gonna try this technical
Yeah.
writer.
Of course, you can try.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, let's come to the main part. So how's demand in technical writing and how's your how's the market salary? Current market as a fresher, I'm going to join. How much I can expect and how much you make?
Oh, it's a highly sensitive thing whenever it comes to salary. Um, uh, I will talk about the marketing, market demand for technical writing. And it's, I think technical writers are pretty in good shape, I would say. There is a lot of demand nowadays for technical writing because earlier it was, like that. I will develop a product, I will give the product, and people will use it. But that's not the case nowadays. Now we are like, user has to, kind of to get user engaged with your product. You need something which help them to understand, instead of whatever technical knowledge you have, that whole, because whatever the technical expertise you have, your user might not have that kind of expertise, but still if they want to use your product, you need somebody to do that for you. So that's where writers comes into picture. So I would say any product which you are
Definitely.
developing a technical product, when I say you need a technical writer, so the market is really good, I feel, for technical writers. And you earn pretty good, I would say. You earn pretty good. You can make your life, you can live a very healthy life with whatever you earn with technical writing, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's good. For technical writing, you can go to TC World India,
Okay.
and there they do the annual, basis of comparisons, how much our tech writers are getting paid. They kind of, explain everything, the salary structure and everything. So you can go to that website and you can collect, because every year they upload, the updated data.
So
It's called as
what's the website name? Actually, tcworldindia.com, right?
yes,
Okay.
tcworld-india.com.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you can go to that page. There yearly they will, issue newsletter where they talk about this,
All right. All right.
like
Cool.
how
Cool.
much writers are getting paid and everything. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But you learned a good amount, I would say. It's a decent.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah, I'll research about the technical writer and make some videos like what is the roadmap to get a job like that. So I'll discuss with you as well in offline.
Oh,
And
thank you
for
so
more.
much for having me here. You won't believe this was it was my first collaboration. So thank you so much for
Yeah,
having
yeah,
me
sure,
here.
sure, sure. I'll link your channel in the description as well. You guys go and check out her channel as well. She creating a lot of good content about technical writing and all. So please check out. So thank you, Aarti. Thanks for joining.
Oh, thank you so much, Evan. Thank you.
Thanks for watching this video. If you really like this video, give a thumbs up and இதே வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு தமிழ்ல வேணும் அப்படின்னா கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. நான் இதே வந்து translate பண்ணி தமிழ்ல post பண்றேன். If you're new to this channel, subscribe, stick with your community. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.